it's really easy to watch people go in and out of this business. It's, whether it's hip hop, pop, whatever, when they move like assholes, when they move with like a lot of disrespect. And I feel like you've always kind of made sure that you move a certain direction, a certain way, while also kind of like, staying true to yourself. And
no doubt.
You're a big relationships guy.
I'm big on integrity, Kev. Yeah. If you say I'm gonna meet you at 10, I'm that guy that's gonna be there. I
was late today, guys.
I wasn't throwing a shot, but
I was late.
But not just meetings. In general. When you do a solid for someone,
for sure.
Whatever it is, I'm big on integrity because at the end of the day, you can lose all your money, you can lose all your belongings, but your word is gold.
Yep.
Your word is bond, and that's a New York thing. Word is bond, kid.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And I believe that.
Can you walk me through? I want to get to a few things with the album, but the last song on the album, you guys did a remake that DRODi and OT had thrown out there randomly. It was out for a second.
It was.
And I told them when they dropped it, I said, hey, you guys should reach out to Magic. I'm not sure the specifics of that record because it did come out on Upstairs Records.
It did, yeah, it
right?
did.
And from what I understand, is it Joe Lopez?
John is the owner.
Okay, John. Okay,
and Joe is his wife.
Okay, so from what I was always told was that they're not the easiest people to clear things through.
I see. I don't know how many people have reached out to them to clear things, but
we got a homegirl who redid Summer Nights. I think. And it was a uphill battle.
I see. I believe it.
But so can you kind of give me what you guys did to actually officially release the song?
I was happy that they did it because really it's respect. If the song wasn't good, they wouldn't even touch it.
Right.
So I take it as respect when they remade Pretty Girl and they just called it Pretty Girl. But one of the problems in music is if you have the same title, royalty-wise, percentage-wise, it's hard for ASCAP and BMI to figure it out because they got the same title and it was the same song. And I think that was the mistake that they made. Didn't add a letter to it or something to distinguish it.
Yeah.
And so, real quickly, it got taken down because of copyright issues.
Right.
And I couldn't do nothing about that because they own the master. Even though I wrote it and produced it,
right.
And they own the master, so they took it down. And those guys reached out to me after the fact. I talked to DRODi. I said, "Don't worry about it, man. Let's just remake it with no samples." So that's what I did.
You re-sang it.
We redid everything. There's no samples in the new version of the original, but it still feels like the original.
Well, that's what I was going to say, because is that kind of like what Taylor Swift recently did?
Yeah, exactly.
Where she re-recorded her whole...
it's a new master of a song that I created. An IP, you can't take that away. You can't
take that away from you because you wrote the song.
Yeah.
It's a nice loophole.
Yeah, it's a good loophole in the music industry. I mean, Taylor Swift has made billions off of doing that. She tells everybody, go get my new compilation of the same song.
Yeah,
but
it's a new recording.
It's a new recording of the same song, so it's her master now. It's no longer the master that she got a fat advance for.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
That's smart. Yeah. That's were they happy about it?
Yeah, they were, and we finished it back in December.
No, I mean Upstairs Records. Were they?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know if they were.
I don't know, man. Yeah. We don't talk. We have no issue. I mean, no kind of relationship. I
knew that. Yeah. I just didn't know if they had tried to hate.
No, they haven't told me anything. They haven't. But I didn't break any rules.
Right. For sure.
I didn't break any rules. I mean, that's my original lyrics. Something about you. Those were my lyrics. You feel me?
For sure.
And so just to re-sing my lyrics, yeah, it's no problem.
And so you guys, when OT was in Phoenix, you guys shot a video in Phoenix for that song.
We did.
And I remember me and OT would talk about it all the time, and he'd be like, "Man, I don't know when the fuck that thing's coming out, bro. We done shot that video so long ago."
So what happened is that we finished that one in December, and we shot the video because OT was doing a show in December. So we piggybacked off the video, the same day of his video, actually. And our same day of his show, I mean. And so I had it done, and then I got 2 more features from him. That Bounce,
yep.
And another one that I haven't dropped yet, that's in the can.
Okay.
But the holdup was getting the clearance from Interscope. So getting that waiver from Interscope, it took a little bit. We had all the paperwork done, all the finances were done, all the legal fees were done, everything was taken care of, and Interscope just kind of took their time. And then finally on a Tuesday, they said they sent me an email said if you want to drop this Friday, go ahead. But other than that, we don't know when we can give you a date. And I'm like, it's dropping this Friday.